Okay, hello guys. It's Thursday, the day before Friday. Today we are going to work on a little review. No new stuff today. This video should be quick. I'm just going to go over a problem each of the three different types of problems we had this week. So, adding polynomials, subtracting polynomials, and then the first part of multiplying polynomials. So, let me get started. So our first example here is adding polynomials. And we have 4p3 plus 2 plus 5p as our first polynomial. And we're going to add it to 8 minus 3p plus 8 minus 3p to the third plus 8p squared. So remember, the main thing is with adding polynomials is you have to combine like terms. Excuse me. So remember, we want to look for the term with the highest exponent. So if you look over here, look through our problem, our highest exponent is 3. So we have 4p to the third. We're looking for any other terms that have a p to the third. Well, I have one right here, negative 3p to the third. So we're going to combine those two. So remember, we're just taking 4 and negative 3 and combining them. 4 and negative 3 gives us positive 1. So it's 1p to the third, or you can just write p to the third. I'm going to mark them out. Then we'll go to our next highest exponent. That was 3, so we're going to go to 2. Here's 8p squared. I don't have any other p squared, so that one's just going to come down. It's positive. We'll mark it out. Then we need p to the first power. Well, p to the first power is just p. Here it is, 5p. I have a 2 and an 8. Neither of those have a p, so again, we're going to bring that down. No like terms to combine it with. And lastly, we're going to take our 2 and our 8 and combine them. So 2 plus 8 gives us 10. So our final answer is p to the third plus 8p squared plus 5p plus 10. Okay, next problem, we're going to move on to subtracting polynomials. So remember, the only difference with subtracting and adding is that what do you have to do first when you're subtracting? Y'all tell me. We have to distribute the negative, and then we will just combine like terms. So here's our negative here. When we distribute the negative, what happens to each term behind the negative? Y'all tell me. Yes, the signs change. All that's going to happen is all these signs are going to change. The polynomial in front does not change. So that's going to be x squared plus 7x to the fourth plus 4x. And then I'm going to rewrite this second polynomial, changing the signs. So it was positive 5x, so it's going to be negative 5x. Negative 3x to the fourth is going to become positive 3x to the fourth. And then positive 3x squared is going to become negative 3x squared. Okay, and then the last step is to combine like terms. So our like terms, just like when we were adding polynomials, we're looking for the highest exponent. Well, I have 2, 4, 1, 1, 4, and 2. Our highest exponent is 4. So we're going to take 7x to the fourth and combine it with its like term of 3x to the fourth. So I'm going to bring them over here. So that means we're going to say 7, positive 7 and positive 3. That gives us 10. So we're going to get 10x to the fourth. Cross those out. Next comes x to the third. We don't have any x to the third. So then we'll be x squared. Here's an x squared and here's an x squared. Remember, there's a 1 in front of that. So we're going to combine 1x squared and negative 3x squared. So that's 1 and negative 3. 1 and negative 3, or 1 minus 3, gives us negative 2. Negative 2x squared. Okay, then we're left with x to the first power. Well, here's 4x to the first, and then negative 5x to the first, or 4x and negative 5x. Those are both like terms, so we're going to combine those two. So that's 4 and negative 5. 4 and negative 5 gives us negative 1. Negative 1x. Cancel those out. Everything is combined that can be combined. So our answer is 10x to the fourth minus 2x squared minus x, or minus 1x. Okay, and lastly, we're going to do an example of multiplying polynomials. Okay, so we have 8m squared times negative 5m minus 1. We have to distribute, remember, distribute this monomial outside to each term in the binomial. So we're going to say 8m squared times negative 5m. And remember, we're always going to add our terms. Then we're going to say 8m squared times negative 1. Okay, so this term, we're going to multiply and multiply. So 8 times negative 5, what's that? Negative 40. If we have m squared times m, this is 2 m's, this is 1 m. Remember, we add the exponents, so it's going to be m to the third. Okay, over here we have 8 times negative 1. Well, that's negative 8. You can bring down the positive there. And then the negative 1 doesn't have an m, so we're just going to bring down the m squared. Okay, that's our last review problem. Please, if you have any questions on any of the problems this week, please let me know. Also, if you have any questions on these videos, if anything could be changed or made better, please let me know about that. I'm willing to make changes. I've never done this before, so I'm still learning too. But you will have a quiz tomorrow. That will be the first grade in this class. That's the minor grade for this week. A quiz tomorrow. You'll be able to use your notes and work through it using your notes. So again, if you have any questions, let me know. Y'all have a good day.